What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dodge. Come back to Feral Takes. Well, it looks like we are finally getting a look here into all things DC. Now, if you all are not aware, DC Fandome is happening this weekend. Of course, I'm hyped to see what will be dropping. One in particular being the Suicide Squad, of course, with the upcoming movie, which is not coming out until August of next year. So I'm hyped to see what James Gunn has in store. What I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to go ahead and just basically do two back-to-back videos. In this one, I'm going to, combine roll call, and I think they have a featurette. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll say the rest of my thoughts at the end, you guys.
You know the deal. Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
Welcome to Task Force X. These are your brothers and sisters for the next few days.
Oh, okay, that's the person he's playing. Sama. Okay. Fold it up, man, that's right. Black Catcher. Which one is he playing? Who is he playing? Bloodsport, okay. Richard. Voice guy. Right, he is in this. Okay. Yes, boomerang. Johnson Peacemaker. There you go.
I think it's going to surprise people.
You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
I was excited with an opportunity to be able to do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's characters and comedy.
You need your director to set the vibe.
The Suicide Squad is just a twisted fantasy of characters.
Within each of our characters, there's a certain beauty. Within most of them. Some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Be like a douchey Captain America.
The guy who believes in peace at any cost, no matter how many people he needs to kill along the way.
Okay, I got it.
Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Everyone's exploding. Genitals, heads, arms, legs.
It's like a big, massive graphic novel brought to life.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
I don't think that you know what to expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly the greatest, most exciting journey of my life making this film. God, that was great.
All right, you guys, I'm loving what I'm seeing. This looks awesome. I'm loving the cast. It's so nice to finally see the characters now from just talking about it. Like I kept talking about it for like a year about, of course, Peacemaker, also about, what was it, Ratcatcher, Polka Dot Man, Not familiar with, the characters that are going to be played by Pete Davidson so much, like Blackguard, and then also Nathan Fillion playing TDK. Those I'm definitely not well versed in. So definitely on a learning curve, but it's all good. But I love that in the roll call we got to see that. Exactly, of course, the original name and then the name of the character they're playing. Of course, I see Amanda Waller, Viola, Joel Kinnaman back as Rick Flag. We see Captain Boomerang back, Jay Courtney, Margot Robbie back as Harley. I'm here for it. And then I saw Michael Rooker's going to be playing, I hope I'm saying it correctly, Savant or Savant. I don't know which way is actually stated. My apologies. It's either or. I see Alice Braga is going to be playing Sol Soria. I think I'm saying this correctly. Love me some Alice, so I'm hyped for that. And then finally knowing what Idris Elba was finally playing, because for the longest time they would not state who he was playing, and it looks like it's Bloodsport. So I was like, yes, finally, because it was another name, and my mind just kind of went blank. But I was just happy because it was just like we just had no clue. Of course, we already know Will Smith definitely is not coming back, so it was just like, okay, him coming in, that little added extra on top of this full cast who can all hold their own. I'm happy to see Sean Guy's going to be playing Weasel. I saw in the part with the Featurette, so I'm here for that. And definitely want to see Ratcatcher. I'm looking forward to seeing Polka Dot Man. I saw that little part where he was probably getting ready to fend off, maybe it's a gang of people, whatever. I want to see exactly how his powers, are utilized. And definitely Sol Soria I want to see. Michael Rooker's character. I'm just here for this. You see how, James Gunn said this is different than any other type of superhero, films, whichever, previously. And in some ways, the way the characters and how they're going to be portrayed, probably so in some instance, all of them are different in their own way because of the story they're telling and however the character is and how it flows. And then, of course, when you have like I said, a full ensemble cast, whatever, how everybody meshes, the banter with the different characters and all that, they're all different. And they're all different in their own way, and I like them. I don't go to diss another one for another one. I'm here for it all. I will always say there was things about the first one I actually enjoyed. You will have some people who will probably say, this looks 10 times better with and all that and everything. You haven't seen the movie yet. You like what you're seeing, it's all great and good. Now, once you see the movie, you make that decision, it's all good. I'm not basing that off of just watching a little bit of a roll call, whatever. I need to see that trailer. We're not getting a trailer for a while. This movie does not come out for a year. So we will not get any of this till probably maybe next spring, going right into summer. Definitely spring teaser and then going right into summer for maybe a trailer, whichever, because we have a ways to go. But I'm glad to know that we're towards the end where we know that they're definitely wrapped up on it. Eventually gonna be doing this thing, post-production. I'm excited. I just like that it looks like it's going to be fun. They said don't get too, caught up, whatever, because you don't know which way it can go. Who's, anti, who's going to be here. Yes, and that is exactly true. Too many damn different personalities in this damn thing. So you already can imagine how it's going to be with all the different characters, where's allegiance, people out for themselves, work together for a minute, but then turn. I love it. I love it. So I just had to say that. So with that said, you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction. You guys take care.